Oh. I have moisturized. And I'm not gonna lie, my face burns. So I'm gonna be doing a look that you can wear to any kind of human sacrifice. Sorry, I'm squinting a lot because of this light. I'm going to start with no foundation on because this is gonna be messy. I'm gonna go in with a base. It says it may contain oh wait, no. Magnesium! My face is gonna explode. I'm gonna put down a white base. I think I'm gonna extend the white out here. I want some serious blue. You know, in other makeup tutorials, they already have the other eye done. I guess that's so they know that it worked. They are smart, aren't they? Why did that eye take less time? Oh, because I didn't finish it. Things go faster when you don't do them. This reminds me of middle school. All the girls had this, just this frosted eye look, and I died inside. I gotta warn you, this, like many other makeup looks, is going to seem like a hot mess at first. You go in with layers. Don't get scared, okay? If you look like a mess, it's probably gonna work out. This is a blue by NYX Cosmetics called Amputate. So I'm gonna put that on my eyes. I also like it because while it is glittery, she had the good sense to make it small. Small glitter. Ooh. Now I'm gonna blend out the edges just a bit. There's not a lot of fallout here. There's a little, but if you are putting blue on your face and then complaining about anything, stop. But this is really beautiful. I love it. I really love how creamy this loose eyeshadow is. When I'm blending it, I can get it to move, but it doesn't wash out. So many times with these colors, you blend it out and then it's just gone. You look like you got punched in the eye or something. But this is like blendable, but it is still showing up. It has showed up. It's like when you go to the gym. You've showed up. If you get up, you go out and do something, you've already done your best. If anyone asks any more from you, you just tell them no. Okay, I am now going in with NYX Cosmetics Plumage in matte. Did you know this was made in Canada? Thanks, guys! Canada's right over there. I can see Canada from my house. I shouldn't say that. You don't need to know where I live. Now I am going in and shading. This is a dark greenish blue. So I'm just slapping that on, adding dimension. Some people blow, some people smack it. You know what's really fun about getting older? It's how you have to do two different types of makeup techniques on either eye. You get two faces in one. This eye decided to go home from work early. It is like completely different from this side. I always have to shade way different here to get it to even come close to matching. Oh my god! See that? Let's just slap this on. This is from Bare Minerals. It's called Azure. I'm gonna put that right here. Oh my god. Holy cow. Dude. Oh! What I want is a lot of dark under here. Don't worry, just give me a couple minutes of your time and I will revolutionize your idea of beauty. No. Tight lining, the thing that makes grown men cry. If you, as a straight man, can't do this or have it done to you without freaking out, don't ever talk shit. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Look at this. No problem. Not a problem. Zoom in. Watch me. Like nothing. Like it were nothing. Y'all don't even know what women go through just on a casual basis. A lot of times, that's not even done with dark. You know when you're like, wow, that lady looks really put together? She's probably tight-lined with something like that. This is going according to plan, but I'm also like, why did I do this? If I don't have a rash by the end of this, I will be thrilled. I am 32, and I do not care. That is the best thing about getting older. It's the best. All the stupid things that you worried about, gone. You can't even remember half the things you used to care about. Now I gotta clean up. I take a makeup remover wipe and just get rid of all the fallout. I am going to try to protect my skin. The Benefit Professional Pro Balm. I am pretty sure that this is just 100% silicone. I normally do not use primers. Usually I will use a primer if I'm going to do a makeup look like this, because sometimes it puts just a little bit of a barrier between my skin and the crazy, crazy stuff I'm about to do to it. See, look how happy it is. This, never ending. It is what it is. Thank you. Thank you, 30s. I don't care. Oh, I'm putting foundation on now. This burns. This is the Your Skin But Better CC Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. It's too pale for me because they just sent me a sample. I like how it smells. Not like too perfumey, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of my foundations being sniffable. Men get too close as it is. Sometimes I think that's why strippers put so much perfume on, to keep men away. I'm gonna tell you something. I have used perfume to keep a person away from me. There is this guy that I was maybe kind of interested in dating for a little bit. I wore a perfume that he told me he didn't like. And I was like, who the hell are you? I don't care if you don't like my perfume. I wear like the scent that I like. But he was like, I'm not a fan of that. So the next day I put a lot more on. I just think that if you're not like officially dating, you don't need to start nitpicking stuff that the other person does like that. I don't know. Anyone else not into that? Just needless criticism? Is anyone else not a fan? Can you feel it? Can you feel the regret?
I have a kid.
Oh, life's so hard. I poop in a box. I'm sorry. What is this? Like the kind of person you just fucking cross the street to get away from. Cross the street, okay? This part of the sidewalk is taken. Dude, these are awful. This is Ulta Beauty's makeup wipes. These are terrible. Barely getting anything off. This stuff, you cannot beat it. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, now it looks okay. Solved. Stop. I shut the door. How dare you, human? Gotta bring the blue back. Losing the blue. I am not thrilled with this red. Like, that's as pigmented as it's gonna get. Let's just experiment with drawing on the brows. I am changing the shape of my brows. And I'm drawing them in super dark. That tantrum was completely unnecessary. Should I? Say something if you want me to stop. No, I'm gonna keep going. Now I am taking my Mayron Paradise makeup in black. I love this stuff. You can see that. I love it so much. I'm going in with red. Ladies and gentlemen, she doesn't know what she's doing! The next thing that we need to do to really bring this home, to tie it all together, is just slap a bunch of bronzer on. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, oh. You gotta do this face. If you don't do this face, you're not gonna see the line where you won't be shading. Oh, this is Tarte. I have a problem.
I have a problem.
I shouldn't even like Tarte. No one should. Wow, what did I do? Just smear some foundation on there. Tarte is nothing incredible. Their shade range is laughable for their foundation and everything else. But I don't know. If you want earthy tones, they're great. If you want anything with color or imagination, you out of luck. Don't talk about my ears. I know they're tiny. Now I'm thinking about going and putting my wig on and my lashes. Okay, I got my wig on, my lashes on. You might be asking, why didn't you put the lashes on camera? Because I'm bad at it, and I'm not good under pressure. We don't want to do things that we're bad at on camera in front of everyone. No one's asking you to make love on camera, okay? Bright red. Or like a sort of, this is a very dark red. Dark red's probably gonna look a little bit better. We're gonna stop there before I scream. I don't know. And part of the challenge for me is now I have to go and photograph this. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm gonna photograph it and you will see how it all comes together. I am trying to use a Tarte highlighter. That is why nothing is happening. Like, I can't complain. Just a little bit of highlighter on there. It's a divot. Respect the divot. Did you know that Marilyn Monroe's makeup artist would put red here to make the rest of her eyes look whiter? Me, personally, I don't like putting red pigment. I don't like red pigment too close to the eye. It's a little scary. I'm stalling now because I don't want to get up from this chair. I'll just pose here. Have you ever looked up your hair type in wigs online to see how much your head's worth? To see how much your hair is worth? I looked mine up and like in natural hair, my hair type, well groomed, was like $700. I was flattered.
Quality.
This is sort of what I was going for. What threw me off is the fact that this red is not. It's not performing. And this is from the Morphe palette. You won't believe what this is called. The Morphe palette Second Nature 3502. I got it for all the warm tones. This is the red that I used. I guess you could kind of see. How did it turn out? I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best. Have I done terrible, terrible things today? You be the judge. Hello, it's me. Do you know how humbling photographing yourself all the time is? When you photograph yourself, you see everything. And the best you can hope for is that you learn how to light it so that when you look at it, you're not like, looking at myself now, it looks like a normal human face. The human eye is not going to see every single flaw lit up with the pores like the surface of the moon. You really had better shed your ego and your sense of self and be like, don't come in here thinking you're hot stuff, because as soon as you're under that light, you are going to be taken down a few pegs. But it is helpful because I have photographed absolutely gorgeous people, and you see them from two perspectives. One from face to face, looking at them and just being like, wow, this person is gorgeous. And then you photograph them and you are editing their pictures and you are so close to their face. Like, you'd be like this. You're editing out all of these blemishes, all of these flaws, and you never notice them in person. It really makes you feel a little bit better about yourself, of just being like, okay, when I am out talking to someone, they are not like that close, seeing all of my flaws. That was me when I was younger. Now I'm in my 30s. I don't care. I don't care. I don't use this brush on anyone anymore. I promise. And photography taught me that these flaws that I'm seeing, I don't think other people see. And if you do see, because I bet your pores are as big as mine, I just want people to be nicer. which is weird coming from me because I'm like, I farted on my principal in middle school. He deserved it though. I was holding open a door for someone and they had a bunch of stuff that they were bringing through. There's like 2 sets of doors and I could only hold one door open for them. So I ran in to the second doorway. So there was like outside doors, middle partition, and then inside doors. And I was only holding the outside door. And they had like just trains of stuff coming in. I don't know. So I ran in and hit the handicap door open thing. And on that, like the door would stay open for a good chunk of time. So that door was going to stay open and I could go and hold the other door open for them. I do that and they're like, oh, thanks, random child. And I'm walking in thinking, okay, great, I can now go to class. The principal walks up, pulls me aside and starts lecturing me about abusing the school's utilities for frivolous reasons. He just watched what happened. This is not like me running through hitting the door like, ah! No. He just watched the whole thing of me helping these people get all their stuff in and then decided that that was frivolous use. And I understand if he's like, hey, just make sure you're not doing that all the time because we need to make sure that doors are working. But he just did that adult thing that like people who have lost all essence of life and fun from their lives does, where they just over-explain it. Long story short, I crop dusted the bastard. He had it coming. He wasted my time. He wasted his time. It was the longevity of it where I was like, my God, I got the freaking point. I've never wanted to go to class so bad. Let me leave. So I farted on him. I will crop dust a man or woman if need be. If I feel that they've got it coming, I'm not above using chemical warfare. Not when it comes from my butt. On that note of chemical warfare, I'm gonna go and take photos of this look. You know when your wig itches, you gotta pat it? This is my microphone. This is my microphone. This was a complete waste of everyone's time.